So this is task 7.1 project pitch for SIT 210 Embedded System Development, and my name is Satvik Sharma and my ID is 218595095. So what's the obsession with sanitizing these days? As everyone knows, we are facing a global level pandemic, and so as to fight it, we are developing vaccines, technologies, and many more things. And in many more things, memes and jokes are also a part of it. So one of these jokes, which I saw online on BuzzFeed, depicted that what we used to open before and what we are opening right now. Look on the right for the meme. The problem which I saw was providing hand sanitization for people in public places. If we want to stop the spreading of the virus, it turned out not only I had found this a problem, but every departmental store has found it and also found a solution for it. So by using a very common idea, but a great idea, here comes up my embedded system, which will help to make. And misquoting Spider-Man, with a great mind comes a great idea. I got a great idea which you will be seeing in upcoming slides. From my great mind, here comes Sanitag. So I have created a prototype that is going to help the people around the world. So my embedded system uses motion sensor and ultrasonic sensor to create a perfect sanitization system, which even tells when the sanitizer is finished via an email. This device has a lot of advantages. Firstly, it is a money minting machine which has great potential in these coronavirus times. Secondly, it will help protect people in public places from the threat of getting infected from the virus. Thirdly, daily workers will feel more safe to work. So, who's ready to get sanitized? One can easily make Sanitec at home. It just requires simple things which I have mentioned as follows. 1. Raspberry Pi, Arduino Uno, particle argon, some jumper wires, all of the type male to female, and female to female, some LEDs, PIR motion sensor, and ultrasonic distance sensor. So what I have created is just a prototype. You need to make an actual working model, you need to get motors and gears, and of course hand sanitizer. Plus you need to have some knowledge about the codes that are written for Python, Argon, and Arduino. Okay, so how my Sanitec works. So it has got three devices and two sensors. First one is Raspberry Pi, which is connected to a PIR motion sensor, which detects the motion of the body and then gives a response to Arduino to squirt some sanitizer into the hand of the user. Secondly, I have used Arduino Uno, which has two functions. One is to start up its motors and provide the person with some hand sanitizer. Second is to provide 5 volt required for the ultrasonic sensor, which does not work unless the voltage is less than 5 volts. And thirdly, I have particle argon. This little device also has two tasks. Firstly, to sense when the prototype is empty, and secondly, to send an email to notify when the sanitizer is empty. Since coronavirus is going on these days, so these kind of devices are easily available in the market, and I have mentioned some of them in my PPT. And the thing about my device is that which sets it apart, that it can send data over internet and the code can be changed and manipulated easily. So this is a 3D model which I have created what my system should look like, and the second image shows that image of my prototype which is actually working. Okay, so now some disadvantages which I'm not happy to tell about. So it is not that difficult to hack an Argon or Raspberry Pi. So it is a possibility that a data breach may be carried out. I am using Raspberry Pi 4, which is itself cost like $100 something and is not very ideal. We need to bring the cost down and if possible buy a Raspberry Pi Zero. Next, it does not ask the person to sanitize their hand, which might lead to a possibility of virus spread. The model also uses a lot of accessories which will add up to the cost of making it. Okay, as Apple comes out every year with a new mobile phone with a new and upgraded version, So maybe Sanitite version 2 will probably come. So the cost will be lowered as much as possible, and the prototype will use another motion sensor to detect a person and a speaker to let them know that they have to sanitize their hand. Next, a camera can be attached to a Raspberry Pi to take pictures of the people who did not sanitize their hand. A more secured system of sending an email might be developed. So that is my embedded system, and I hope you really liked it. Thank you so much.